What's up, guys? What's going on? Dude, oh man, what terrible timing I have. So Adepticon is going on right now, and they're revealing all the Warhammer 40k tabletop stuff. Me being a super Grey Knight fan, of course, tonight they would announce the Grey Knights Codex, which I've been waiting for 10th edition. They also announced a new army or some new miniatures. So I'm gonna have to hire a painter to paint them because I have a Grey Knights army. So I'm definitely gonna be picking up those. I just gotta get them painted to match up to the same painting that's on my ones. But it should be easy because they're not a special paint job. Like they're just Grey Knights. So, but they're painted really nice. So I gotta get a really good painter. But yeah, the Codex is awesome. But you guys are not here for what's up, Blake? What's going on, dude? Dude, they horrible timing tonight, dude. They're doing the Adepticon is doing the Grey Knights reveal right now, or they just finished. So it's actually kind of good timing. So it ended just as I was about to go live, so that's good. So yeah, so they have some fun Grey Knight news, which I was waiting for. New army, new book. We'll see. They didn't announce if there's going to be a new Caldor Dragor or anything like that, which is kind of what the rumors are. They did announce that the Nemesis Grey Knight's going to have some additional armaments and stuff like that, which should be fun. So we'll see. But yeah, dude, I'm super excited for the Grey Knight stuff. It means more possible Joy Toy stuff that they're gonna make. Again, I think some people were thinking that we're gonna get a Grey Knight add-on like kit to enclose the Nemesis Dread Knight in like a body armor. So, but that didn't happen. So, no big deal. They came out with some more weapons and stuff like that. But yeah, that was really cool. The minute that stuff goes up for pre-purchase, I'm definitely jumping on that. So, yes, we are the Hammer, dude. Yes, actually, we are the Hammer. I don't know if I think the audio works. Yeah, I think the audio works for that. But obviously, I'm a massive Grey Knight fan, so that was awesome seeing that before the stream. So, yeah, we'll hopefully, like I said, hopefully, what's going on, Mr. Ink? What's going on, dude? You did not arrive late at all. So this is cool. We'll I'll switch over to the full screen in a second. Again, I'm gonna what I've kind of done this week, which it's this week, next week, and the following week, is I've kind of tried to make a theme of like YouTube shorts and stuff that's going on. So the rest of this week into next week is going to be all about the Dark Angels. So for instance, I'm wearing my Dark Angels pendant, right, from Lionel Johnson. So one of the shorts I put out today was all about the all about the Dark Angels. Grey Knight's on the mind. All about the Dark Angels. And so tomorrow will be either tomorrow or the next day will be another short about the keep saying Grey Knights, Dark Angels. And so that will be the Lionel Johnson one. And I have that one ready to go. And then we have one, some additional ones that are coming. And then this week, when we do Space Marine 2, I'm going to use the skin of the Dark Angels when I'm playing my my Bulwark. So that should be fun. And then on Saturday, we're going to do an opening of all of my Dark Angel Joy Toy figures that I have that haven't opened. So I have 2 Terminators and I have the Grandmaster Azrael. So I'll open those 2, and then the following week we're gonna open up Lionel Johnson. So that should be a lot of fun. So yeah, so some Dark Angel theme stuff is gonna be going on tonight. Though I just want, because I figured I'm gonna buy the. Well, I bought this one. I bought the figure of Agent Venom and the van, because I'm a huge Punisher fan. I'm also an Agent Venom fan, so I figured it was a good time to do this opening. So we're gonna jump over to that in a second. Let me see here. My chat seems to be frozen. Let's see what's going on. There we go. I don't know why the chat was like jumping all over the place. Sorry about that. All right, so I'm going to switch screens. We're going to jump over to full screen. And again, this is something that I'm working on, so let me know if things are a little bit weird or if they're okay, because I'm going to keep adding stuff to this, because this is, I'm not really going to do any more any pre-done videos for reviews. Just going to do them all live. So, and I think that that's probably going to be the best. So, looks awesome. Finally, dude, I have so many figures I got to open up. So this is a good way, especially to get a nice theme. I'm wearing my Agent Venom shirt tonight, so that's cool. And so we're going to bust him open in a second. So let's swing over to the desk, and we'll see how it's going. So again, let me know if the microphone is too low. So we got Agent Venom we're going to open up first. Okay. And I got my Punisher. Well, I have a couple Punisher figures here. I also got one classified G.I. Joe, my custom hit and run, which the video is going to be coming out this Saturday. And let me tell you, that's going to be it. I've been working on that video for about a week and a half now, and that's going to be an awesome video. This is such an awesome figure. And yeah, that'll be an awesome video for you guys to check out. And then I got the MEZCO Punisher to see if he fits in the van as well. But we'll open up Agent Venom, which I'm actually interested in, because I had the one that came out in Walmart years ago, and he was super, like, he couldn't do much. His hands were weird and so on. Yeah, I know, dude. Smoke. Dude, I do not want... I want the stream to be taken over by Great Etch right now, dude. Like, I'm like literally like ready to keep slamming the button for the Great Etch, okay? I gotta try to get through this, okay? Gotta try to get through this. But the awesome, dude, I'm so happy about the reveals. Like, they finally have a date when well, not date, but we know the codex is going to be coming for the summer. So what I'm going to do is, the second I get that codex, we're going to go live, and we're going to open it up live, and we'll look at it. So, because I want to see it, it's going to be awesome. And then the Grey Knight armies that they're coming out with, I got to find, I think I'm going to probably look at the painter who originally painted my army and see if they'll be interested in painting these new models up. I don't think they're really new, but I want to see what the models are, because I want to add them to my my 6,000 point Grey Knight army. So that should be fun. We'll take it over after. Yeah. So anyway, going back to Agent Venom here, I actually had the other Agent Venom figure that came out from Walmart. I believe it was a Walmart exclusive, or Walgreens rather exclusive. I believe it was, and it was really unarticulated. It didn't really have much to it. I think it came out in 2015, 2014, sometime like that. So this is really cool, and it didn't have an alternate head. Anybody who doesn't know on this stream, this is Flash Thompson. This is obviously Spider-Man's friend or bully that he grew up with. The whole story behind Flash Thompson having the Agent Venom suit is essentially, Flash Thompson was in the military. He lost his legs, and the military got a piece of Venom, and they had it bond with Flash Thompson in like a super soldier type of thing. And so he became Agent Venom. So he was working for the U.S. government while he was in this Venom suit. So that's the whole, there's more to it, obviously, but that's the crux of how Flash Thompson had a part of the Venom. So anyway, I'm really interested to see how this figure is, because like I said, I had the previous one. I actually sold it last year in my purge. So I'm very interested to see how this is. So some parts. I'm gonna try to stay focused here. So anyway, so this is the Agent Venom figure. I'm gonna be very nice and neat with it. No, I'm not. I don't care about the box. We just gotta get this open. So I ordered this from Amazon. Pre-purchased this, I think, a couple months ago. when they announced that this was coming out. And I don't really buy and collect Marvel Legends anymore, but this one, I buy maybe 1 or 2 a year now, because I sold the majority of them. So this will be pretty cool. I'm actually happy that as he taped in, he's a little bit taped in. Alright, I'm going to shoot these parts all over the place if I try this. So he comes with some kind of... see, I don't like the space guns that some of these Marvel Legends characters comes with. Like, at this point, when Agent Venom was in this role, he was using regular guns. And this looks like a space gun to me. This does not look like... does not look like any kind of real world gun. There's no magazine, there's no... It doesn't look like anything is... This is not a belt-fed gun. There's no magazine. Looks like some kind of a laser rifle. I really wish it would have came with, like, real-world guns. I mean, I have, like, a ton of guns to go with him anyway, because I bought the Valaverse gun pack a couple of years ago, or a year ago, I think. And, so I have a ton of guns to go with. So this is actually pretty cool. I like the figure. Yeah, I really like the figure. He's much better. He's way better than the old one. I'll say that. We're going to get his Flash Thompson head off of here, because we're not going to have that on. We want Agent Venom's head on. Oh, this is a nice head sculpt, too. I mean, it's a Spider-Man head sculpt, but... yeah, this is a cool figure, dude. Very nice. Very happy with this one. He was always using like 2 pistols. So he has a holster for one, and he's got this like space looking pistol. Again, I really wish he would have came with like realistic looking guns. Doesn't even look like he has a place for a clip. I'm going to replace this. I'm giving him 2 pistols. So, at least... So, he has a holster. That's cool. The sculpt on the figure is really good, dude. Wow. I love the... When I read the comic, I love the type of crustacean type of armor that he would have, like, on the shoulder pads and his thigh, or his lower legs. So, that looks really cool. That's pretty cool. Get the head out of here. So he comes with some multiple hands, but I'll be honest with you, like, this is only gonna have the pistol grip hands for me, to be honest with you, because he's gonna be having 2 pistols, and that's pretty much it. Now, he had all of the powers that Venom would have had in the comic book when he was running around as Agent Venom, but you know, because Flash Thompson was a soldier and he's working for the military, he always had like tons and tons of different armaments. So very cool. Very cool. I like the sculpt a lot. It has a nice upper torso twist. No waist twist. Nothing on his waist, just an upper torso twist. His arms are... He has double jointed elbows. You can... Wow. Yeah. He can touch his shoulders. That's pretty cool. Just a really nice sculpt. They did a really good job on this figure. Again, I would have preferred to have a second holster on his what is that, his right thigh? And then better weapons. Like, I would have just get rid of all the extra stuff. I wouldn't even cared about the Flash Thompson head. Just give me 2 pistols and 2 thigh holsters, and I'm good to go. Yeah. Because he was always with 2 pistols, so I'm a little shocked here they didn't have him come with 2 pistols, but he looks cool. Again, I'll throw some extra weapons from the Valaverse weapons pack that I have, because I have tons of pistols in that pack. And then these other pieces, this other stuff is going to go in the bin. Like, it's nice that it comes with the extra hands. I guess it's nice that it comes with the Flash Thompson head for some people. But for me, this stuff is just it's just waste. Yeah. So the big thing again, I'm gonna be putting out the review of the custom hit and run. Yeah, I agree. Same thing. Like I said, the recon. He should have come. He should have came with 2 pistols. Like in the comic, he was always running around with 2 pistols. It's a great sculpt. The figure is awesome. Like I really like the sculpt. It's like, it's not even close to what the sculpt was like on the previous one. This is so much better, and the articulation is nice and tight. This is. I was gonna get that Yamaguchi Agent Venom figure because I do like Agent Venom a lot, but I was like, you know what? They announced that this one was coming out. Let me give this a shot. And I'm like, yeah, this is actually perfect. This is a great figure. Like I said, the only thing missing from him is another thigh holster for his pistols. I guess I'll just have an extra pistol in his hand, some kind of AR type of gun in his other hand, and he'll have one of his pistols holstered. So, but I'm really interested. Really interested to see if he's gonna fit in the Ramen Raider van that I have here that I'm gonna bust out here in a second. So, and we have the one Punisher. So I only have one MEZCO figure, and this was the Punisher figure I bought years ago, which I think was the Spec Ops version. I was always worried that his armor, this is the first time I've taken it out of the case really. I was always worried that his armor would like, or his outfit would like deteriorate, but it looks like it's doing okay. I wish on this head though, they would have put like something around his neck or something, so it just looks a little odd that he doesn't have like something covering his neck. So yeah, overall good. Like I said, the figure is cool. I'm very happy with this. I think they did a good job with the especially compared to the Walgreens version, which it was okay, but like this is leaps and bounds above it. Like I do, once they came out with, they announced that this one was coming out from the Spider-Man line, that this was going to be amazing. And because I have the Tombstone, I have the Kingpin, I even have the Hammerhead figure that came out. So I knew this was going to be cool. Let me go to a full screen here. Oh, he looks good. Yeah, dude, I really like the head sculpt. Back. Yeah, and he just has that upper torso turn, but other than that, he's a good figure. I like him. Again, I'm not really collecting Marvel Legends, but there's certain characters that I'm definitely going to pick up, and a good-looking good-looking Agent Venom was definitely one of the ones I was going to pick. His boots look cool. Again, the crustacean type of armor there looks awesome. Looks really good. That's a travesty not coming with 2 pistols. I agree, dude. Deco looks good. Yeah, again, the deco with these Spider-Man figures, like it almost feels like it's sculpted on there, especially the upper chest piece. Like these are on point. Like with that, I feel like with that Spider-Man license, if they're coming out in that Spider-Man line, these figures are like extra good. This is like the Horus Heresy version for Joy Toy of the Marvel Legends. That's the Spider-Man line. If there isn't a figure I'm gonna get, and I'm having a question about it, and it's part of the Spider-Man line, I just pick it up. So he looks good though. He's really cool. He's not too bulky. He's the right size. His belt looks awesome. Great silver on his belt. Everything is really nice, and the sculpt goes all the way through. So if you're bending the figure forward or back, he's gonna have that sculpt all the way through, which I know is annoying on some of the figures, where you'll like bend his torso and like his spider deco disappears for some reason. It's like not there. So they did a great job with this figure. I'm really happy with this. Very, very happy with this figure. So all right, let's get to the main course. The main course being the ramen van. Now, this thing is pretty big, and so it's going to be a little bit of a hard thing to get it fully in the camera here. especially while it's in the box. So I'm going to do my best. Let me get the rest of these figures out of the way. I got my 2 Punishers. I have the other Punisher too that came out with the from the Viking set with the Punisher with the motorcycle, but I haven't opened him up yet. And I also still have to get the other Punisher 2-pack with Bushwhacker, and I had ordered him from Hella Dope Toys, but they never got him in. They never let anybody know. I actually had to call them and be like, hey, do you know what's going on? They did not even realize that they did not get their stock in. So I was waiting for like 2 months extra. So what it is. So he comes, so this van, oh, as I knock the thing, this van comes in a decoed out box. So it comes in its own box. So, and it's pretty cool. Stab it ragged. It looks, I mean, the box is cool. It's packaged and protected nicely. So I'm only going to show a little bit of the box because I'm going to have to pull it out off camera. But again, it's nice. It's really nice, and it's nice and packaged. And it has the side protections for the box, so you're not getting any damage to the box. I don't know why somebody would want to like hold on to this, I guess, in-box collector for this one, but I mean, to each their own. But there's no way in hell that I'm not opening this thing up. Let me pull this out now. Oh god, this thing is still huge. Alright. Wow, the box is nice. Oh, it's cool. It's even decoed for the armored version. That's really cool. Because there are different versions of this van. So the fact that it's decoed out on the box, right? Because you can see the armored van window. That's cool. So this is cool. So he made some special boxes for it, so that's nice. This is the first time I've gotten anything from Ramen. I was gonna get the Ramen Racer. I actually canceled it, but this was a must buy just because I'm a Punisher fan. Let's go to full screen in the meantime. Yeah, this is pretty. Look at how big this is. Pretty cool. This is nice. The box is really good. For a non-official product, Ramen kicked butt with this. Again, I don't know what the other products were like that he had. I'll have to ask some of the guys who bought the Ramen Racer, but yeah, this is cool. Ooh, nice packaging on here. Nice foam packaging. I'll show you in a second what I'm talking about. Let's go back to the camera screen here. So on the inside, I'm gonna be pushing it. On the inside here, it's got this foam packaging, which that's a terrible shot. But it comes with the foam packaging. I'm gonna try to pull it out and put it onto the screen. Oh boy, this whole thing comes out. Wow. Oh man, I was hoping this would be better. Okay, let's see what we got here. So as you can see, it's in this nice, it's actually super protected. Wow. All right, so I think this is the side that opens it up. You guys are gonna get more of a shot than I'm gonna get because I don't know what the hell it looks like. So it looks cool. I'm close to buying this vehicle. I want the 18 version Wraith. Please let me tell me if these add-on pieces, i.e. magnets, are strong. Oh, absolutely. I'm absolutely going to tell you if it's strong enough. Let me know how the vehicle feels, weight, quality. Just Joe feels, yeah. I'm absolutely good, especially because I have all the Joy Toy stuff. And to me, the only thing that felt light and not hefty was the Dreadnoughts, especially the Grey Knight Dreadnought. But anything else from Joy Toys felt really good. All right, so let's get this out. interesting. It's big. It's really big. I was hoping for more of a matte black. Maybe it's the light. Maybe it's the light. It looks good, right? Let's get the, I want to see how big. This is Agent Venom next to it. Let's see. That's not terrible, right? He's a little tall. Like, if we're saying that this is, like, I'm trying to think of when I'm standing on a van, like, how tall am I? And these Marvel Legends, he's not extra tall either, so, but yeah, so size-wise, first look at it, I mean, that's his size. We want to look at a MEZCO Punisher. Alright. Here's MEZCO Punisher. Trying to get his feet. Try to hold them. But again, this is on the, like, when you're standing on, like, the rails at the bottom. So this would be at the bottom of the wheels. Oh, by the way, let me feel the wheels. Feel fine. They're not rubber. At least I don't think they're rubber. I don't think they're rubber. They don't feel, they feel like a different plastic than the body. It looks like a bit like rubber. And underneath, I'm telling, right from the bottom, again, I'll flip it over. Again, the size when you're standing them on the ground, again, I'm trying to, because I can't get a, I'll show you front facing in a little bit, but this looks pretty cool. The size is okay. I've heard some people say that they've had problems getting anything in these vans, so let's see if that's true. And if you flip it over onto its upside down, it actually has some good sculpting on the bottom. Yeah, it has some nice sculpting. Oh, this is cool. So the, well, wheels move enough. You're gonna get some steering action there. It's pretty cool. Weight-wise, it feels heavy enough where it's not too heavy and it's not too light. It feels like there's definitely weight to it. How does this open? Let's see. Oh, that's cool. I do it on the camera. So the van door actually slides. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Old school for Frank the Tank. You know what? So all the parts and everything are inside. So let's see, because I bought it with everything. So everything that could come with this one, I purchased. So it looks good. Again, just before I open this up, I want to get a front view of it on the inside. Yeah, it's totally a cargo van that you would like rent from Enterprise Rent-A-Car, except that's all black. So I like the sliding action on it. That's cool, and it slides and it fits perfectly back in. No, it looks like there's a mattress inside. No, it's just the steel. It's just the flooring. It's just the flooring on the inside of it. Yeah, it's just the flooring, and that's the side wall that you're seeing. But now that I'm seeing, I think it's the light. So this is a nice matte black, which I was hoping for, which is one of the reasons why I canceled the Ramen Raider, because I thought it was going to be, after seeing some pictures of it, I thought it was going to be too bright, too flashy. So looking at from the front of it, looks pretty cool. It has good reflective lights on the front. Yeah. And here's the top view. So let me flip it on the side while I'm opening up these parts. I'll put a figure next to it so you guys can look at least. Not be totally bored out of your minds. Agent Venom hanging out next to it. So again, this is a pretty good size comparison. If he was standing maybe a little bit more down. But that's pretty cool. I mean, first impression is I like it, to be honest with you. I definitely like it. I think it's pretty cool. Looks cool. Be awesome to hook up some of the LEDs. Yeah, that's what I'm again, because I'm so into 40K stuff, dude, like I am a fan of Punisher, big Punisher fan. Actually, right after the stream tonight, I'm going to jump on and watch the next episode of Daredevil and see if it's any good, because I think Punisher should play a more prominent role in this episode. Don't give me any spoilers if you know already. But yeah, so these are so it has like some type of an armored bumper on the front. Yeah, so that's one piece. And then we got the front grille with some extra lights. And then here's the magnets that you were talking about. Oh no, these are the lights. Are these on magnets? These are on magnets. So these are the two lights. I'll take them out of the plastic so you guys can see them. Let's see. This is pretty cool. Oh, these are snap-ons. So that's the first mirror. Here's the second mirror. I actually don't think there's anything for magnets. Huh. Or maybe, is this magnetized? I don't think there is anything for magnets. And here's the top piece for extra lights. And this is the piece that I was interested in the most, which is the armored front for the windshield. And again, it's a nice matte black. So that's pretty cool. Looks good. Very cool. I'm happy. So far I'm happy with it. It's definitely going to go into my Punisher display that I have. But I don't see anything with magnets, to be honest with you. The fan accessories attached by magnets, are they strong enough? Does the grill... Oh, okay. Oh, I see the magnets. Now I do. They're right. I see them. I see them. There are two of them right here. So this is for the lights. And then the bumper... I'm gonna guess that's the bumper. So you are right. So there's the two magnets for the bumper. All right. The mirrors, though, just clip on. So there's no magnets for the mirrors. The front armored piece has two magnets. So that's cool. And then the front grille, ooh, these are really tiny. Has two super tiny magnets. These are like the size of the magnets that I stick in the feet of my medium-sized Warhammer figures, so that they have magnets inside of them instead of sticking them on the stands. So let's see. Yeah, let's see how these fit on. So we'll move. Actually, we can make. Let's see how this is gonna look. So, wow, these are... Where is the metal? Oh, no, the windshield wipers don't come off. So that's... Okay. I mean, it's not falling off. Let's start on the top piece. Let's see what this is. Oh, this goes on the back. Nope. Is that how it's supposed to go? Yeah, I mean, there's the magnets, to be honest with you. It's holding on. The front armored grill. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit weak. But when you get it connected, I mean, you're going to take pictures with it, really. Outside of that, this front grill piece. Oh, this is strong. Wow. What the hell? Wow, the front grill actually has the strongest magnets, which is hysterical because they're the tiniest ones. Wow, the grill stays on pretty solidly. And then the back bumper, let's see this. Throw the mirrors on too. Is there a left or right? Yeah, there is. That's fine. I'll show you a front view once you're done. Woo! The front bumper? I guess this is the front bumper. Oh yeah, bumper guard. I get it. Where is... I have no idea where that extra bumper is supposed to go. So... Alright, the mirrors are in. Yeah. The mirrors are kind of in. There we go. Sort of. That doesn't want to go in fully. And it's hard because I don't want to break these pieces. Yeah, it like doesn't tab in totally. There's a back tab to this. Afraid to push it in. Then I feel like I'm gonna push my thumb through it. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna throw rear spoiler. Oh, you're right. Yeah. So let's see where the magnets are. Is it? I guess you just gotta find the magnet point. So that's the rear spoiler. I'll flip it on its side in a second. So this is the top, which holds it. I'll be honest with you, that top piece helps hold it. Let me take off the mirror. The top piece helps hold the armor front piece in there. This will be a test, actually. Let's see if it holds it. Huh. Yeah. There you go. It's holding it, no problem. Like, gravity is obviously pulling it on the other side. So it's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I didn't expect, like, the world from it. Wanted a cool van. And it looks like it's a cool van. I mean, the pieces... you know what I wish? I actually wish that these were permanent pieces, right? I wish that this was a permanent armored piece on the window, because I would never take this off, right? That's just for me, though. I'm sure that other people are going to be taking it off. And I guess it's kind of cool that you can. The mirrors are not great. The doors open no problem. Okay, here's the doors. And take that mirror off again. The mirrors pop off pretty easily. It doesn't look like they're staying, because I'm worried about sticking them in that in that side, because I feel like I'm gonna just tear it off. But yeah. it's a nice black mat. Here's the door. The door opens up pretty nicely, no problems. Again, like when you're touching the shit, it's gonna fall off. So that's on the inside. And then we got the console on the inside. So it looks okay. No, the tires are not rubber. It's like a weird plastic. It's definitely, maybe it is rubber. I don't know. It's hard to tell, to be honest with you. It definitely is not a solid plastic. I can squish it a little bit. But it doesn't, it's not, it feels like a weird, it has treads. That much it does have. You can see the treads on here, on the wheels. So it has treads, so that's pretty cool. How much did I pay for this thing? I forgot how much I paid for this. 150. But we're never gonna get a Punisher van, right? That was my thing. Like I was like, what? You know, when I was gonna buy the Engine of Vengeance, I was like, well, I'll buy it for the Punisher and for Blade, and then, yeah, what's up? What's up, Blackbeard? What's going on, dude? Yeah, I'm doing unboxing tonight. Why is this not working? Hold on. There we go. I'm glad that you jumped on, dude. Yeah, I'm unboxing. I know it's a little bit different from my normal Warhammer 40k stuff, but I wanted to... I bought this because I'm a big Punisher and an Agent Venom fan. Alright, so I wanted to I got this figure. I don't really buy Marvel Legends, but I'll buy them on the figures or the characters that I like. And this Agent Venom is really good. There are a couple of issues with him that I said in the beginning. Nothing from a production standpoint or like how the actual figure works. It's just what I would have preferred, like an extra holster on him. These side windows are a problem. I don't know. I feel like if you push in too much, you're gonna break it. Yeah, dude. Like I'm gonna break these off. 1000%. I'm trying to get it past. There's a hinge piece here where I think after you get it past that, it pops right in. So I just had brain surgery in August. So I gotta start working out. I'm actually gonna go to Comic-Con this year dressed as a Grey Knight, but I would love to come back to MagFed sometime. It would probably be early next year. So, or depends on how I feel when I'm working out and getting back in shape. I had a brain tumor. They took it out in August of last year, of 2024. So, I haven't worked out since then. So I gotta start working out and get in shape. But I will have to see how I feel, to be honest with you. I want to come back though. I still have all my gear, even though SMGs and everything else is, I think it's obsolete compared to whatever else is using now, right? So I'll still try to run out there with my dual SMGs. But yeah, I would love to come back, dude. I would love to come back. It's more of a physical thing than anything right now. And this, I swear to God, so Blake, this mirror definitely is not going in, dude. Dude, this, yeah. Yeah. It's like weird. I want to try to put that side in first, but you kind of can't. But yeah, Blackbird, I definitely would like to. Have you been playing? Oh my God, it went in. Okay, so I'm an idiot apparently. Look at that. It went in. So you just have to play with it, apparently. So that's cool. Let me finish putting the mirror on, and let me put this stuff on the front so that I can give you a complete front view of this. One clip. You just have to play with it, really. You gotta be really careful. There we go. I got it. So this looks good. Oh, cool, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to the Comic-Con. I've never been to the New York City Comic-Con. I've only been to the Philadelphia Comic-Con. I live in New York. So this will be a fun thing, but I'm getting I'm getting dressed up in a Grey Knight's armor to do like a whole thing. So it's gonna be hysterical. I should be having a blast. And then and you can work out with me. Absolutely, Blake. Like I said, I gotta get back into shape, dude. I'm gonna make a video of because I just had my well, I'll announce it here. I just had my 7th month MRI checkup, and earlier today, and so they did the, let me go to full screen really quick. So she showed me the MRI, and she showed me my MRI that I got previously, and it's crazy, dude. Like the MRI from right before I had the surgery had this 3 centimeter like blob on my on my scan, and now it's not there at all. It's so crazy how much my brain has moved since that time. So yeah, absolutely, dude. I'm like I said, I'll message you. I'm definitely gonna message you and let you know when I'm going to Comic-Con, what day it's going to be. But I'm gonna be definitely going. My brother-in-law is gonna go with me and help me lug the the Grey Knight stuff, or the Grey Knight's armor around. But I'll definitely message you, Blackbeard. Thank you for jumping in too, dude. Thank you. But I'm gonna make a video on like the whole thing I went through with the tumor and everything, and like the brain tumor and how I found out. Like I literally found out and then got the surgery like 8 months later. So, and it's crazy like where it was, how big it was. And like I'm gonna make a video about it because I can go on and on about it, but it's crazy. It's crazy. But long story short, the MRI results came back awesome. Hasn't grown back. I haven't had any issues. I had a headache last night, but I think that was because of like I was dreading the results today. I was hoping that it didn't grow. It didn't start to grow back. So yeah, so that's cool. That's the biggest thing is that it hasn't grown back, and I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. So yes, absolutely, Smoke. Absolutely. Yeah, yep. Like I said, the biggest thing for me is just to keep moving forward, and I have an awesome family and a great job, and so yeah. Yo, what's up, dude? What's up, Solomon? Middle of reading and listening to Flight of the Eisenstein. Awesome. So, Solomon, did you see the reveals on the Adepticon? So we got Grey Knights coming. We got finally the Codex is going to be officially coming, I believe in the summer sometime. So once I get, because I'm ordering the shit out of everything. Once that stuff for the Grey Knights goes up for pre-sale, I'm buying it. Even though I can't paint for anything, I'm still going to buy them and find a professional painter to send them to paint up for me. So I definitely am going to be getting the Grey Knight stuff. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, like I said, it's the whole ordeal with it. I'll make a video of it so you guys, I'll show you like my MRI results and like the scar that I had. I think it's 20 something staples in the side of my head. And it's still actually sore. It's a bit of a problem wearing a hat right now. Sometimes I sometimes I get while I'm doing the stream, I'm wearing a hat and the headset. I get a headache. Not a headache, but it starts to hurt just because of me wearing the hat where the scar is. So, yeah. So, all right. So let's get a front view of this van. Let's see what this looks like. Get this on. The spoiler fall. I feel like the spoiler fell. Oh, spoiler's right there. Woo! It almost rolled off my lap. The spoiler is probably the most... I mean, it stays on, but it's definitely going to be falling off the most. The front grill piece is hysterical because it has the smallest magnets, but it also has the most secure magnets, which is, or that feels like the strongest. So that's the front. That's the side. Trying to get it so it stays in focus. So that's the side. The back. The top. The door's open. This is the driver's side. See in there. Pretty cool. And then, like I said, the coolest thing is the side. Can I do this? Yep. This opens up. Again, it has it. It's not like super heavy, Blake, but it's heavy enough. Like you stick, you stick some kids in there. Does the back open? The back opens. Cool. I didn't realize that. So that's the entire van. But yeah, I mean, not much to it. I mean, it has definitely. I'm definitely keeping this. I wasn't sure if I was going to hold on to this, especially because of the whole. I'm not purchasing anything but Warhammer 40k stuff anymore. But because I'm a Punisher fan, this is definitely going to be kept in my collection. This will be the last thing really that I'm buying for Marvel Legends or Punisher. Well, I'll still buy Punisher shit, but like they're not really coming out with Punisher stuff. So, but yeah, so this is cool. I like it. And these are not stickers. These are not stickers on the front. Those are actual lights. Well, not lights, but they're glass. Not glass, but plastic. You know what I mean? But this is cool. I'm happy with it. And like I said, I'm happy that my biggest thing was the this was cool as hell. This was awesome. Later, Solomon. Can we imagine if we were doing I don't know about that, man. You guys would definitely be finding something to do, especially on a night like tonight. But this is cool. I'm actually surprised that they did such a good job on this figure. Again, I'm wearing my Agent Venom shirt, but yeah, this is a good figure. Really good. Much better than the Walgreens exclusive figure that they had. And they came out with anti-Venom with that same body. So yeah, this is a cool figure. Again, my only problem is he only has one hip holster or side holster on his leg. And he should have two. And the space guns suck ass. And I don't really care for the extra head. It's a nice head, but my Agent Venom is never going to not have his mask on, obviously. And then the extra hands, it is what it is, but like he's always going to have pistol grip hands. And so it is what it is. I would have rather had some better weapons, but planning to do some weathering on it. Yeah, I'm going to do some weathering, I think, on the van. It looks a little too neat. So I'm definitely going to be doing, I'm definitely going to do it. Let me see if I can get Agent Venom. Actually, that's true. Let me see if I can get Agent Venom in, and I want to try my Punishers. Let's see. Let's switch to the other view. By the way, how is it watching this? Again, this is a larger type of vehicle, right? So I'm trying to gauge if I can do something like this. I could do it with the Imperial Knight, but I'm gonna have to do it from my other vantage point, which I did for the Nemesis Dread Knight. So why is there hair in here? Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be impossible to do while on the camera. Hold on a second. Let's see. At least he's articulated, and his articulation isn't stuck. Oh, he ain't getting in there, dude. I can tell you right now. He's not a big body either. I'm going to try to squeeze him in there. Let's see. Wow, dude. Oh, man. This sucks, actually. There's no leg room, dude. There's no... Can you put the chair back? You can't put the chair back. Dude. Dude. You can't get him in there. Oh, no. That blows. Maybe the MEZCO Punisher can get in there. I mean, I guess if you stick him in here... Oh, his head is too... There's not enough clearance, dude. I mean, he's in there. He's not in there comfortably. Oh, my God. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Agent Venom is definitely not a driver for this. Did I scuff up the top of his head? A little bit. Yeah, dude, there's no way. Oh, man, dude. Oh, God. What's up, Jay? Dude, there's no way. Let me see if is this Punisher the same height? Let's see. Oh shit, he's taller. Dude, there's no way. Oh, this sucks. Who reviewed this thing? Dude, oh man. Is there a way to move the chair back maybe? Oh no. This is terrible. Shit. Dude. Oh no. This sucks. Does my Punisher have a weird leg? No, no, no. I moved it down. That's what I did. Yeah, dude, there's... No, I'm not even gonna try it. Let me see if I can... Maybe I'm missing something. Put a Space Marine in there. Why not? The Space Marine would... Actually, might be too bulky, to be honest with you. There must be something I'm missing here. Let me see. Does the chair move back? The chair moves. And rests move. Oh, this is actually really cool. But if the chair can move back, I think I could get him in. I know this sucks to watch, but like... No, the chair does not move back. Oh no, that sucks, dude. This is actually a really cool van. Who the hell can fit in here? A girl character? Can I get a classified figure in there? Oh man, I don't even want to try my custom hit and run figure, dude. And my MEZCO Punisher, there's no way I'm gonna stick him in here. He's a little bit shorter. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna try it with him. It's just too... I don't understand. They have so much room in the back of the van. Why was the seat not removable or move? Why could... Who has a van that you can't move the seat backwards? Big van, low key, but put the Battle Sisters. Yeah, dude. Looks like this is gonna be... I mean, I got like well, I have a Black Widow figure. Really? I mean, I'm not gonna go grab her now, but like I'll take some pictures. The van is... I'll be honest with you. The more that I have it, it's definitely growing on me. I like a lot of the stuff. I like the matte black to it. I definitely need to scuff this up, like what Blackbeard was saying. But yeah, I feel like this sucks that maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's me, and I don't realize that you can pull the seat back. But there's no way. You cannot pull the seat. No, it doesn't even... I mean, it's like moving a little bit. Let's switch to... Yeah. I mean, the van is cool as hell. But I just can't get anything into it. I can't get anything into it at all. Again, I'm going to have to mess around off camera with it. And see, it's cool. The armrests actually move up and down inside of it. I know I have all the armor and everything on it. You can't see. But I'll throw some pictures up on Instagram afterwards. But the biggest problem is the seats. Right? I can't get anything in there. I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised that I must be missing something here. Because I don't think that he would have made this van and not made sure that you can fit some figures in here. I must be doing something wrong. I must be doing something wrong. That's the only thing I can think of. Because why would you make a van with the seat not being able to be moved? Or get the figure in there. Again, Agent Venom, if I take everything for the Punisher, let's see. I don't mind messing this figure up. But shit, man. Oh, god damn, dude. There's just not enough. There's not enough clearance by the feet. There's like sculpted pads. There's sculpted gas pedals and brake pedals and shit. But like, oh my god, dude. Look at that. That's like, yeah. Dude, I just can't get him in. Look at that. Yeah. If I can probably shove him in there, right? But that's not the point. Like, he's definitely going to scuff himself up. He's going to scuff up the inside. I'm going to have to mess with this. There's got to be something that I'm missing here. There's got to be something I'm missing here. Other than having him hang out the door, right? Which is okay. That's cool. That's really the only way that you're going to have, like... You could really have anything with these figures on this thing. Who reviewed this? Guardsman will fit. Blake, who reviewed this? I mean, that's pretty much it. You're going to have Punisher hanging out the side of the door. Right? Let me go back to full screen. That's really the only thing that you could do with this, to be honest with you. Right? You can have him like hanging out the side of the door. But he's just he's too big. The problem is on the inside they have the sculpted pedals. I would have thought that they would have created some extra clearance. They needed another inch of clearance on the feet. On the inside right by where the pedals are. They needed another inch of clearance. And because the seats don't pull back, you can't get shit in there. Oh, alright. 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 That's what I figured. It sucks, dude, because I'm this is a cool van, dude. The more that I'm like looking at it and messing with it, it's cool as hell. I mean, like, I'm not gonna sit here and play with it like if it was my son or something like that, I'd be more pissed off because you can't get the actual figure in there. Right? So he can drive around and like play with it. But is full off? No, it goes back on. But yeah, I mean, shit, dude. The fact that you can't do anything with the seat is just ass. That sucks. I don't know why they didn't put like removable seats or just a little system where the seat can be pushed back or more clearance by the feet. The dots just cut them at the knees. Yeah. I could do that, Jay. I could definitely do that. The van looks cool. I definitely agreed. Like, the van is cool. The van is cool. I like... Again, it's growing on me the more I have it in front of me. But I have to get it away from me because I know that I can't get figures inside of it. Which is the whole point. Like, am I just going to have the guys, like, hanging out on the side? Right? Like, am I just going to... I'm just gonna have them hanging out on the side. That's exactly what they're gonna do. And does the skylight open up? Maybe I can. No, this doesn't even open. Is there anything on the inside that would open it? No, it's not. Again, I would. All right, I'm gonna give this a rating. All right, first we're gonna give Agent Venom a rating. Agent Venom is a great sculpt. Okay, I'll go to full screen. Great sculpt. All right, cool. Sorry about that. So, Agent Venom, great sculpt. And like Blake was saying before, huge improvement over the Walgreens figure. Okay, so the only problem with him is he comes with one side holster, one hip holster, and not another one. One is a thigh holster, rather. He comes with one. And in the comic books, he's always shown, at least when he's doing military operations, having at least two. So I don't understand why they did that. The rest of the sculpt is awesome. Everything about this figure is great. Articulation is double jointed elbows, everything. The crab-like armor that he has on him, awesome. Great. Sculpt is awesome. I would rate him probably for just the sculpt, probably a 9. But he comes with ass accessories. His pistols are like space pistols. Granted, I have all the pistols from the Valorverse stuff, so that's not a big deal. But his gun, it's like this weird space gun. And in the comic books, he was a military operative. So, like, I was expecting some M4 type of rifles and at least 2 pistols, right? Yeah, I mean, the figure's awesome. It's just the accessories suck ass, to be honest with you. The head sculpt, I guess, is cool. I'll just never be using him with his head sculpt. Right? Head looks cool. He comes with extra sets of hands, fists, and, like, gripping claw hands. But he's only going to have pistol grip hands for me. So, overall, I would give the figure an 8.5 because the sculpt is so awesome and I have extra accessories. Outside of that, the other stuff that he comes with kind of sucks ass. Now, the Ramen Raider van. Okay. After you mess around with it a little bit, right? This thing is cool. It's very cool. I would probably give this an 8, almost a 9. Really. It has the side door that slides open. That is so cool. Can't beat that, right? I like the black matte color to it. Like Blackbeard was saying, just needs to be scuffed up a little bit. But the biggest problem is the whole point of why you buy something like this, so you can get your figures in there. I can't get the Punisher in there. Dude, I can't get I can't get Agent Venom in there. I made a thumbnail of the Agent Venom picture on the side of this van. Dude, he can't even get in there. It's such a cool van. Now that I'm thinking, like, the wheels are cool. Actually, yes, they are I think they are a rubber. Yeah, I think the wheels are a rubber because I can squeeze the wheels. Oh, Blackbeard, I still have Wraith symbols of the of my stencils from my mags. So I'm gonna throw 2 Wraith symbols on here, 1 on each side. So that will be fun. Can you unscrew the seat from the bottom of the vehicle? No. Unless you take this, it looks like that there's screw holes in here. You probably would have to take everything off. I'll say this well, first I'll give this a rating. This definitely would have gotten a 9. This would have gotten a 9. Now messing with it, it has open, like the back doors open. That's cool. The inside of the van is the inside of a van. Like, it is what it is, but it's cool. The sliding side door is kick ass. Like, it works. Everything is cool about this. The biggest problem is you can't get a goddamn figure in here. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, the display for this now is going to be my figures are just going to stand outside of it. You know, like it's a van that nobody goes inside. Even the if you can't get anybody in the driver's seat, you sure as shit can't get anybody in the passenger seat. Oh my God, did they give clearance? No, they didn't. All of that, I'll be honest with you. Looking at this van, yeah, they're glued in. It's not that they're glued in. They're like snapped in. But there's no. It looks like a plastic snap in, like the old GI Joe vehicles when you snap something, like the wheels. Remember how wheels was fit on? You can't take this off though. You can't take this off. What's funny is there's like clearance underneath the seats too, to be like real seats. You can lay the figures in the back, lay down in the back. What's up, Joe Fan? Yeah, dude. Like I said, this is very, very disappointing, dude. You can't get a... Who reviewed this? Blake, tell me whoever reviewed this definitely said the same thing I'm saying, because this is annoying. You're cracking me up. You can't, dude. What's the point? I should just give this to my son, and then he's gonna complain that he can't get his crafty figure in there, right? This is gonna happen, dude. It's such a cool van. I don't know how you miss that. How do you miss that? All you need to do is give a little more clearance in the front. God damn, dude. If I had in real life, like, I would need a seat that's adjustable. Like, you go to Enterprise Rent-A-Car and rent a van. Like, imagine getting a van that you can't move the seat back, and you're like sitting there like up against, like, the wheel is literally up against your thighs. That's what this is like. It's a non-movable seat with no clearance, and it sucks because it's such a nice van. They sculpted everything, but the number one thing they need to make sure of was making sure that a figure can actually sit in the seats. I mean, I guess chicks can sit in the seats. I'm gonna try throwing a Black Widow figure in there. There's nice texture on the bottom of the van. It's so nice. It's a nice van, dude. The wheels are rubber. It's such a cool van. Nice and armored. I think that the magnets are okay, to be honest with you. I mean, you you see me like moving and around, right? And the shit is moving, but it's not falling off. So it's a Knight Rider van. Yeah, dude. Like I said, the van is cool. It's a good van. But again, like I said, carrying engine marines to the father carry. They're all saying the same thing. All right, cool. All right. At least nobody is like sponging out and like just like not. Oh, it looks so cool from the back here too. Dude, it's so cool. It's such a cool looking van. It's so cool. I don't know how they did not make sure that a figure can freaking fit in here. I literally don't like this. This is actually going to anger me now. This is going to upset me. It's a good thing I don't give a shit because I'm a 40K fan. So, and we got some awesome Grey Knight news, which, by the way, but yeah, dude, like I don't know what the hell you're supposed to do with this. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm harping on it too much. For what the rating would have been, I probably would have given this an 8.59. Definitely. Like, they're sculpting underneath the van. You can see underneath the van they're sculpting, right? I don't know if you can see. There we go. Got some light on it. Sculpting underneath the van is nice. The wheels are rubber. There's treads. The inside, I love the black matte. The magnets are cool. I actually have no problem with everything hanging out here. I mean, Blake, you see nothing is falling off. All right? Nothing is falling off on the van. That scene is coming out. Dude, I am really upset with this. There better be something that I'm missing here. Because I don't know how, like... Dude, no, my Space Marines won't even fit in here. The leg room needed is not there. They just went too realistic with the... I don't know, dude. All they needed to do was make sure a figure sat in here. That's all that they had to do. 1 6-inch figure. And the other figures you have... Yeah, I mean, I have... I tried Punisher. I tried Agent Venom. I have some smaller female figures, which I'll try later. Like Black Widow and like Madam Hydra and shit like that. But like, what's going on? Why can't I get the... It's a Punisher, man. Why can't I get... Dude, I can't get... I'm not even going to try the MEZCO Punisher because I'm going to rip the shit out of his clothing trying to get him in here. So, like, I bought this for the Punisher. I can't get the Punisher in there. Like, I was messing around. I was like, you know what? It'd be a cool theme. We'll do Agent Venom tonight. We'll stick him in there. It'll be fun. Yeah, no. It didn't work. It didn't work out at all. It actually backfired. Dude, there's even... Oh, my God. There's sculpting on the side doors. Dude. I'm getting angry by looking at this and seeing how cool it is, knowing that I can't fit a freaking figure in here. Dude, this is so, oh my god. This is such a fail. This is such a fail. Oh man, dude. Yeah, you can't get anything in here. Sucks. So, because you can't get anything in here, it's so nice too. It's like a 5. 4. I mean, I don't know what to do with this. The problem is I had this to sit in my display. I have a nice display in my my garage for my Punisher stuff, and I have enough room to stick this in there, but figures have to be inside of it. And I figured, okay, not a big deal. I'll just have Punisher and Blade and Agent Venom. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Like, I'm gonna need female versions of each to make their legs sit in there. This is not cool. So yeah, so again, 4 or 5. Would I return it? I don't know. I might throw it up on eBay, to be honest with you. Yeah, I might throw it up on eBay. I just don't have any room. Not to, all that's going to happen now is because I can't sit in it. I can't just put the van in there by itself and then have my Punisher figures like like up against it in the display like they're in a tight garage and there's no room, right? It sucks. It sucks. So my recommendation is, if you want this as a piece just by itself, or you want it for female figures sitting there, sure. If you want to get it because you like it and you think it would make a cool Punisher van, no, it's not a Punisher van because Punisher can't fit in it. Same thing for Agent Venom. Same thing for Blade. I haven't even tried Blade. I'm going to try. I have a Daredevil figure. I have Elektra. Actually, Elektra won't fit in there because of her hair. I'll try Black Widow and Madam Hydra later. And I have a Bucky cap. That's probably skinny. I'm hoping, if he's not skinny enough to get in here, I might throw this against the wall. All right, guys. So overall, it would have been a 9. Now it's a 5 or a 4. Agent Venom, 8. 8.5. On the sculpt, probably a 9. The only thing that's kind of sucks was he doesn't have any, he doesn't have a waistband. He just has his torso turn. Excuse me, which is okay. But yeah, this is, I mean, I'm definitely going to keep him in my collection because I needed a new Agent Venom after I sold the old one. So yeah, so I thought that van was going to be better, dude. I really did. I thought the van was gonna actually fit in. I know that 3-star draw is still waiting for his van, but if it's anything like this, I would tell 3-star to send it back because he's just gonna get angry because you ain't gonna fit shit in there. He ain't gonna fit anything in there. If I had known this, I'd never. All right, let's ask this question. If I had known that you couldn't fit a figure in there, would I have ordered it? No, I would not have ordered it. And it doesn't, like, I'm not one of these people who are like, blah, blah, but this is supposed to be a Punisher van for me. And it's supposed to go with my Punisher stuff. So, I mean, out the window would be cool. It's punishing your playability. No reason for a driver. Yeah, I like I said, I'm going to try some other figures, like I said. So they can hang out the window for display, sort of. Well, no, they can open the window, they can open the door, and they can hang out the door, like as if they're opening the door to like shoot out the door, like if we're playing MagFed and we're shooting out a door. But that's about it. Like you ain't getting anything in there without like totally like ripping up your figure. Again, I have the MEZCO Punisher Special Forces edition. I think it's a special something edition, whatever. And I am not even going to attempt to put him in there because I am afraid of his shit ripping, his clothing. So, and I don't have, this is the only MEZCO figure I have. I'm very afraid of his outfit ripping. If I try to sit him in there, 1,000% my shit is ripping. 1,000%. It's ripping apart. And again, I tried Agent Venom, and I figured this is probably one of the skinnier Punishers that I have that he would have been able to fit in there. And he can't fit in there. Dude, there's just no room for your legs. I'm going to stop harping about this because we got some awesome Grey Knight news tonight. We got some cool stuff that's going on. I'm going to go watch the Daredevil episode with the Punisher in it. Hopefully, he's cool in it and he can sit in a van on the TV show. But yeah, I would not have ordered this if I knew that you could not fit a figure inside of it. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. I would assume that he's going to get some shit for this. Because if this was a Marvel Legends fan or something, maybe the Jada figures will fit in. Possibly. The only problem is I bought this. I agree with you. There's a possible way. It's all right, Captain. We will purge whoever designed this disaster of a van. Again, it's such a cool van. He did such a great job. It's just you can't imagine you bought a car and you went into it and it's like a clown car. Like you can't fit in the car. Like what's the point? So yeah, I mean maybe the Jada figures will fit in it. It just doesn't help me though because there is no Jada Punisher, right? And I'm not going to buy a Punisher just to fit in this van. Does he have his own figures? That's the only thing I can think of. Maybe they have their own figure line that's coming out. This is such a cool Punisher figure. I haven't really looked up at him up close. But, yeah, it is what it is. Kobudo kit figures will... Yeah, well, they can bend their figures behind their head. So I would assume that they possibly can. Again, to be honest with you, the biggest problem is the clearance where the legs are. So you literally have nothing. You have no room for your legs. So if they had carved out an inch in that area, which they have the entire front, there's no engine inside. This is a fake van, okay? It's not a real van. All the shit actually that's probably the fix for it. It's just to hollow out, remove all of that nice sculpting for the brake pads and the gas pedal, cut all of that out so you can sit a figure in there. That's really the only answer that I can think of. And to be honest with you, I'm not doing that because I didn't buy something to rip it apart. Like that's something I paid what, $160 I think Blake said for this. Like if it was something that I bought for $20-30, sure. I don't mind ripping it apart. But like $160, this sucks, man. This is such a bummer. I will say this, I'm not buying anything from Ace, unfortunately, anymore. I'm not. Again, this thing looks so cool, dude. I'm looking at it right now. It's literally just a display piece to have figures sitting on the side of it. That's it. How I'm looking at it right now is gonna be how it looks. I'm probably not gonna sell it just because I'm lazy and I don't want to put it up on eBay. But like, this is definitely a letdown. This is definitely a letdown. The clown who would have bought it without sitting in it first. Put the Lego Grey Knight in there, it'll fit. Dude, none of my... actually, who do I have here? Actually, I have a bunch of figures. Let's see. We just did a review on Lord Leviticus. Let's see if Lord Leviticus can sit in there. I'm gonna have to take off his power pack. Shit, man. Hopefully this doesn't break. Oh, don't break. All right, it came off. And we're gonna take off your... I swear to God, if I break this figure, getting him in there, I'm gonna blame you, Jay, because you gave me the idea because you said Lego Warhammer figure. Let's see if this guy will fit in. I'm gonna switch it to the other view. Let's watch some disaster happen. All right. The seat's not movable. Yeah, I don't, dude. I have to stop thinking about that because I'm gonna get too angry. All right, let me take his stuff off his waist. All right, so this is a small, this is a GI Joe, or a little bit bigger than a GI Joe scale figure. Now, if he can't fit in there, somebody got some explaining to do. Oh, he's definitely not fitting in there, dude. His legs are too... Dude, look at his legs. His legs compared to a Marvel Legends figure, he ain't fitting in there. Nah, I can't even get him in. Dude. There. I got him in. I got him in. Woohoo! Actually, I can get the Punisher figure in the same way. Let me try that. Dude, he's getting caught. I'm not doing that again with him. He's going to break. So, this is not an expensive Punisher figure. Oh, God, his waist now is coming off. Shit. So, if we... There we go. There. Now I have my... Oh, shit. Now I can't even shut the window. Oh, I just broke off one of the pieces. Oh, no. I just broke off one of the pieces. I think I just broke... Oh, my God. What did I break off? Oh, man. I just broke off a piece. Yup. Yup. Oh my God. Let me go full screen. I just broke off the shift on the wheel. Oh, this is good. I'm gonna be in such a good mood for this one. What the hell, dude? Oh my God, dude. You can't get anything in here. Dude, I can't get anything in here. What did... Dude, I'm just going to break everything trying to fit somebody in here. Oh my God, I'm going to give it one more shot. Maybe now because I broke a piece off, it will fit. No, dude. I swear, you just don't have any leg room. It's not even the sculpt. It's just... All that they needed to do was carve out... I don't even care anymore. All you needed to do was carve out on the inside of that, right there where those pedals are. The problem is you needed another inch or so clearance. Or the seat needed to be moved back. You can't do anything with this. I mean, the sculpt's nice. I'm just breaking shit off. Trying to fit shit in there. Like, you're not getting anything in there. I'm gonna stop being angry. I'm gonna wake up my kids. Dude. Yeah, dude. This sucks. This sucks. I snapped that shit off. Yeah. It is what it is. Again, you guys can see that, right? Right in there. You needed another inch forward into the... That's all that they needed to do. It's so simple. There's no real engine there. It's fake. All you needed to do was carve an inch. That's all you needed. Oh, well. What are you going to do? It's only money, right? I will say this, though. I pulled back on the Ramen Raider vehicle, which I'm glad I did. I don't... Can figures fit in that? I'm going to guess so, because people haven't said anything bad about the Ramen Raider, about figures fitting in it. But, like... Shit, dude. This shit broke off. It is what it is. It's a good thing I don't give a shit. Fuck. Alright. Well, that sucks. It is what it is. Like I said, I got a cool Venom figure I had to do the live stream. And I got to hang out with some awesome dudes. Thank you, Blackbeard, for jumping in here, dude. I haven't spoken to you in a while, so it was awesome having you come in here, having all my guys come in here as I rip this van apart. Dude, the thing, so it's gonna go in my garage and it's gonna sit in the bottom of my shit, and I'm not gonna do anything with it. It sucks. So, again, I feel bad for... I know 3-Star Draw is waiting for his. Oh my god, dude. Like I'm gonna tell him like you're not missing out, bro. You're not missing out. I'm gonna again I tried the skinniest Punisher I have, and he ain't going in there. I also tried Agent Venom, who's skinny as all hell, and he can't fit in there. I would have to chop off some of these guys' legs or have a female figure. I think a female figure can work in here for Marvel Legends, but the males are too big. Same thing for GI Joes. A Christmas present for somebody. Yeah, pretty much like I said, it's I can't even get my I sure as shit ain't getting Lord Leviticus in there. Because look at those chunky legs he's got on him. He ain't getting in there, dude. He ain't getting in there. Again, none of my Warhammer figures are even gonna have a chance. The only time I put all my Cadian figures and my Death Corps of Krieg. Death Corps. If I could not get a Death Corps of Krieg figure, we've got real big problems. But yeah, it's okay though. I got an awesome bull. Excuse me. And we're gonna do some unboxing on Saturday night. I'm gonna make the rest of this week the Dark Angels week, and on Saturday, I finally finished this up. We got the custom review, the review of the custom hit and run by Stronax Customs, and I think I won the auction on this for I want to say $270. I bought this in September, and this is my favorite GI Joe. So when you see that video, if you see the video, hopefully you guys watch it, you'll understand why I put so much into that video, because even if nobody watches it, it's my video and it's for me, because this is my favorite GI Joe. Growing up, this is my favorite by far. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. This figure is not a letdown. That van is a letdown. Dude, I don't even know what I'm going to do with it now. Can't fit anything in there. Oh, man, this is what it is. Yeah, dude, Stromax is awesome. Stromax is awesome, dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. He's awesome. Again, I'll put that, it'll be up Monday. It'll be up on Saturday, but I'll be back Friday night. We're going to do some Space Marine 2. We got unboxings on Saturday night, and we got Space Marine 2 on Saturday night. Then we got Joy Toy News and Mythic Legions news on Sunday night, and then we got the start of Rogue Trader on Sunday. And one other thing, guys, hopefully you don't get sick of it. My goal is to do at least one short a day. And so you guys can kick me in the head if you think that my quality sucks because I'm just trying to get out one short. But every day I'm trying to make sure it's a good quality short that I'm putting out. Because that's my goal, is trying to do more just live stuff and shorts and maybe 1 or 2 videos long form a month. So, all right, guys. I'm going to play this because this makes me happy. We got some awesome Grey Knight news tonight from MedepCon. I want to cover that during the news on Sunday, so I'm not going to talk about it now. I'm going to stop the live stream now, and I'm not going to look at the van anymore because I'm going to get too angry. And I'm going to go watch Daredevil, and hopefully the Punisher kills some people. And he doesn't have a problem fitting in the van in that episode. So, all right, guys. I'm going to call it. There's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, dude, I paid $270 for that figure. You'll see. When you see the video, you'll understand why. But, yeah, all right, guys. Again, you'll have another short tomorrow morning. Hopefully you guys like the take a look at the Dark Angel short that I made. I actually got the permission, and I'm working with the gentleman, Jim, forgot his last, well, Jim Lee, I think not Jim Lee, but Jay Lee. And he was the original artist on Dawn of War 2. So all of the art from Dawn of War 2, he did. And he's allowing me to use the art from that for my animated shorts that I'm doing. So that Dark Angel one, where the Dark Angel is in the black and white in the rain, that's his art from Dawn of War 2. So take a look at it. Let me know. Hit the like. Let me know if you guys like it. Again, if you guys are watching this after the fact, because you want to see a review on the Ramen Raider van, Yeah, it sucked. You can't get a figure in it. All right, guys. I'm going to call it. Have a good night. As usual, guys, if you like this content, like and subscribe, and I'll be talking to you guys soon.